Dear participant, we are going to enjoy a fantastic session. It's debating session. Today we are going to enjoy to get higher education. English is a must. Here, opponent stand and proponent. I would like to start our main session. First of all, I would like to give the floor to the proponent stand. Progga. Yes, Progga, stand up and show your argument, please.
Honorable moderator, vice judges, my opponent friends and audience. Today's debating topics to get higher education, English is a must. Having strong logics and argument where in proponent stand. Honorable moderator, at first, I'd like to divide today's topic into two parts. One is higher education and another is English is a must. That means to get higher education, English is mandatory or obligatory. Firstly, I'd like to explain what is higher education. In Bangladeshi perspective, whenever a person gets postgraduate degree in any subjects, it is usually treated as higher education. Or if a learner wants to study medicine or engineering or any other special subjects in science, arts, or commerce, it's also treated as higher education. Then, honorable moderator, I'd like to talk about the last part of today's topic. English is a must. That means without English, no one can get higher education. Honorable moderator, as we're in the proponent stand, we have to give them example. Honorable moderator, is there any book in Bangla of mentioning subjects? You know the answer will be no and obviously no. So if my opponent wants to get higher education in medicine or engineering, how can it be possible? Hopefully they will give the answer in their turn. Honorable moderator, it is as true as daylight that without English, no one can achieve higher education. Honorable moderator, this is the age of fourth industrial revolution. Standing in this age, how can my opponent think to cope with the world without English, let alone higher education? It sounds like the story of ancient period. Yes, moderator. I think it will be possible if they get all this wonderful lamp. Without higher education, we can't stand raising our head as a nation. It is true that to be a developed country, we have to fulfill SDG. You all know that there are some goals to be achieved to be a developed country. Otherwise, we have to be lagged behind from the developed countries, and the dream of building Sonar Bangla will remain a dream. That's why I'd like to call my opponent friends to accept the fact that without English, no one can get education. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Progga. Now I would like to give the floor to the opponent stand. The first debater from opponent stand, Asma. Yes, Asma, stand up and show your argument, please.
Being a Bangladeshi and Bengali, I am very proud to be an opponent stand. Honorable moderator, wise judges, my opponents and all of the audience, salam and adab. Today's topic is to get high education, English is a must. Having logic and argument are in opponent stand. Honorable moderator, the first speaker of our opponent, a question, how can somebody achieve high education without English? I would like to start with the answer. Honorable moderator, I would like to call opposition to look at Russia, China, eventually Japan. In those countries, they study medicine, engineering or other subject in their respective mother tongue. Hopefully, they have got the answer. Honorable moderator, I would like to talk about Russia. They are leading position with atomic weapons. They are dominating the whole world, including NATO. My opponents probably don't know that they get high education in their mother language, not English. Not only Russia, but also you can refer China and Japan. They are also controlling the world market in engineering and technology. Perhaps my opponent don't know that they do everything in their mother tongue. But they learn English for maintaining communication across their borders. They learn English to have jobs all over the world as massive power. They also learn English to maintain diplomatic protocol. Honorable moderator, we know the necessity of learning English being a citizen of global village. We can deny the necessity of learning English, but our education is against the praise a must. Obviously, we have to know English, but it is not a must. Hopefully, my opponents will be able to understand it. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Asma, for showing your logic and argument. Now, I would like to give the floor to the proponent stand, the second debater, Mr. Sami. Yes, Mr. Sami, stand up and show your argument, please.
Honorable moderator, white judges and everybody, salam and adab. To get higher education, English is a must. I am the second debater from prominent stand. Honorable moderator, the fourth debater of our team defends clearly of today's topic. He also explained the necessity of learning English. Honorable moderator, the first speaker of our team mentioned clearly some areas like medicine, engineering, English is a must. In reply, our opponent friend has forgotten that we are Bangladeshi and we are debating our Bangladeshi perspective. Is it possible to get higher education in our Bangladeshi perspective? No, it isn't possible, and they are also will be with us in this point. Honorable moderator, in Asian subcontinent, India is an emerging power in all sectors. English is not their mother language, but they study science, medicine, and any other special subject in English. But they give the emphasis on English. That means English is mandatory to get higher education, like a country in India. So why not here in Bangladesh? Well, we have a passion and respect for our mother tongue. We are proud. Otherwise, we can't cope with this era of science and technology. So, honorable moderator, I would like to request our opponent friends, please don't debate for the sake of debating. Rather, please come on and accept the reality and agree with us. To get higher education, English is a must. Thank you, moderator. Thank you, everybody.
Well done, Mr. Shami. Now I would like to give the floor to the second debater from opponent stand. Himu, yes, Himu, stand up and show your argument, please.
Good morning, everyone. This is Himu from opponent stand. Our matter, I think this is most significant today topic higher education English is a must. It is suitable for present perspective. Our first debater has given a clean idea without English is a must. That means it is not a must to get higher education. Like Russia, China, Japan, we have to enrich our mother tongue. We have to have an opportunity to research how to standardize our mother tongue. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Special thanks, Himu, for showing her argument and logic. Thanks to Himu for showing argument and logics. Now, I would like to give the floor to the group leader and the last debater, Mr. Faik from proponent stand. Yes, Faik, stand up and show your argument, please.
It is easy to say but difficult to do. It's a proverbs. No, I'm not here for making a joke or telling stories. Honorable moderator, wise judges, and all the audience. Good morning. I'm Faik from proponent stand. Our first and second divider shared the arguments, evidence, logic to clarify our posture. As a team leader, I would like to combine everything, and at the same time, I would like to prove that to get higher education, English is a must. Honorable moderator, my oppositions have recommendation to enrich our mother tongue. We support it. He is also suggest to enhance research in our university so that we will be able to write books in Bangla. It's also okay, but is that a proverb? Don't count your chickens before they are hatched. In Bangla, gache kathal gufe tel. We need to be higher educated at this moment for the betterment of ourselves and our country. But to get our mother tongue standard like English, I think it will get a long time. Will they remain sitting idle for the time being? Hopefully, they will give the answer. Honorable moderator, as our first teammate mentioned that it's an age of globalization. Without English, can they cope with the world across our national border? Then why can the opponent accept this reality? We have an observation in this regard. Statistics shows about 60% people use English as their first language and another about 40% people use English as their second language. Then why can't we take it easily? So my dear opponent, once again, would like to request through honorable moderator, please come on and say with us collectively that to get higher education, English is a must. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, everybody.
Well done. Special thanks to Mr. Faik for showing his argument. Now, I would like to give the floor the last debater and team leader from opponent stand, Bushra. Yes, Bushra, show your argument and logic, please.
Honorable moderator, wise and my opponents, good morning. I'm Bushra from opponent stand. Our first debater explained to the topic clearly and showed how it is possible to get higher education in mother tongue. Our second speaker gave some examples of higher education, especially in the field of medicine and science. I'll try to compare everything in my speech. Honorable moderator, if somebody searches in Google, you'll find atomic structure in Bangla, education of chemistry in Bangla medium, like any other topics. So why not higher education in Bangla? Honorable moderator, there is a proverb. God helps those who help themselves. That means we have to help ourselves. It's all a little bit strange, but moderator, this is the fact. For being the logical, actual and factual causes, we are in opponent's stand. Honorable moderator, from this very day, we have to change our attitude, and at this moment we may to combine both Bangla and English, and later on whenever the graph of Bangla will increase, the graph of English will decrease gradually, and at a time we will be able to get higher education in Bangla. Honorable moderator, once again I would like to say we are not against English. English is obviously made for being an international language, but to get our mother tongue we had to give first blood in 1952. We have to remind it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bushra, for arguing and showing her logics. Dear participant, our wise judges will get the judgment within short time. For the time being, we have to stop here. Once again, thank you, everybody.